Hi, Pre-K. It is your teacher, Jana. I hope you are all doing well, and I hope to see you all soon. Today I'm going to read a book to you, and this book is called Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie, Sima. I wonder what animal this book is going to be about. There's a clamshell. Kelp was born in the deep ocean. There's Kelp. What kind of animal do you think he is? He knew early on that he was different from other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food. And he wasn't a very good swimmer. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. Look, he's having fun with the narwhals. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. Oh no, there he goes. I wish I were a better swimmer. I wonder why he's not good at swimming. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he had ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like kelp. Kelp swam toward land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. He swam for a long time, nighttime, it's the morning, and now it's the daytime. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a bit anxious or scared. He had never left the ocean. He doesn't know what that is. Do you know what this animal is? He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. It wasn't. He's trying to walk like a crab here. Oof, he fell down. Here he's trying to jump like a frog, and he fell. Ow! And then here, eventually he got the hang of it. Now, Kelp is walking like what kind of animal? Everything on land was so strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Do you see those eyes looking at Kelp? Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him, but as he stumbled out of the forest, what do you think this rainbow light will lead to? Wow. What do you see? Are they animals that look like kelp? There's kelp. Land narwhals. This one says, actually, we're unicorns, and by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow. They introduced him to unicorn delicacies or desserts. Ooh, that looks so yummy. This is called a unicone. And they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon. Do you think the unicorns are going to miss him? I think so. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him, now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Oh, he was worried that his friends under the sea weren't going to miss him. But look, it looks like they made him a little party. This says, "Welcome home." And look at, they're smiling. I think they're happy to see him. This one said, "Kelp." Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Oh, they knew he wasn't a narwhal, but they still were friends with him. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he'd experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. What does these bubbles mean? Looks like he's dreaming. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns, or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe just maybe, there's the narwhals, there's the unicorns. Do you think they're all going to be friends with each other? He didn't have to choose. What do you see in this picture? There's so much going on. I see the unicorns and the narwhals all playing together and having fun. There's Kelp right there. These guys are roasting marshmallows. This one's building a sandcastle. What do you see? The last page. Here's Kelp, here's a rhinoceros. The rhinoceros is saying, "I'm a unicorn," because he has a little tusk too. And Kelp said, the end.